Hi, I'm Wenge from Xi'an Liverpool University. I'm glad to present our paper Effect of Gameplay Uncertainty, Display Type, and Age on VR Exergames. This work is done with Hai-Ning, Kangyou, and Nilufar from Massey University. Uncertainty is widely acknowledged as an engaging element in games. Uncertainty sources include, but are not limited to, hidden information, performatic uncertainty, player unpredictability. Age-related declines are common in older and middle-aged adults, but there has been limited attention given to middle-aged adults. Given the recent rapid development of VRHMDs, our research explores the effect of uncertain elements and display type on two main player groups of exergames, young and middle-aged adults. In the next 5 slides, I will present uncertain elements used in our game and two versions of the exergame. There is a 20% chance that the monster would perform a force attack to trick the player into performing a defense move. There is a 10% chance that the player's or monster's attack could be regarded as a miss, even if it hits the opponent. There is a 10% chance that the player's or monster's attack could be a critical hit, which would deal 50% more damage than a normal attack. This is the TV version of our exergame. This is the VR version of our exergame. We conducted a 2x2 within subjects experiment with 32 participants. The first factor is display type, the second factor is game condition. For each condition, players had to play the game GestureFit. They needed first to complete a training session, where they must have successfully performed each gesture twice. Then, they needed to complete a game phase, where they would need to kill the monster 3 times. For game performance, we measured completion time on each of the 3 lives of the monster, success rate of each move, and the total number of gestures performed grouped in types. Game experience was measured by Game Experience Questionnaire, and simulator sickness was measured by Simulator Sickness Questionnaire. For exertion, we used a Polo OH1 to measure average heart rate percentage and calories burned during gameplay. We used the Berg RPE 6-20 questionnaire to measure perceived exertion. We employed a 3-way mixed ANOVA with the game condition and display type as within subjects variables, and age as the between subjects variable. Here, we summarize the results. More details please refer to our paper. Overall, the performance of middle-aged adults was worse than young adults. Young adults were more immersed in the game and had a higher positive game experience, but also experienced a more negative game experience. Middle-aged adults had a higher average heart rate percentage and burned more calories than young adults, but gave a lower perceived exertion rating. We found participants had a better performance in VR than large display. We found participants had a higher exertion level in uncertain conditions. To summarize, for the type of exergame like ours, VR could improve game performance while maintaining the same level of thickness as large displays. Uncertain elements like those used in our exergame might not help enhance the overall game experience, but are instrumental in increasing exertion levels. Exergames for middle-aged adults should be carefully designed with consideration to age-related declines. Our contributions are an empirical evaluation of the effects of display type and game condition on exergame performance, experience, and exertion between young and middle-aged adults. A set of uncertain elements that can help increase the exertion level for motion-based exergames. 2 recommendations that can help frame the design of motion-based exergames that can incorporate uncertain gameplay elements, and how to motivate middle-aged and older adults to engage with exergames. Thanks for watching.